Hi everyone, Consider All Joy here, and in today's video I'm going to share with you 4 simple meatless meals that you can make that are super cheap to make and super delicious, coming at you right now. For my first meal, I have baked penne pasta, and this is a great alternative to having spaghetti night. And the first thing you want to do is, of course, put your noodles to a boil with a little bit of salt. It just helps the boiling and flavor of the pasta process. Then you want to grab some baby bella, and while your pasta is boiling, you want to give them a quick chop. This is just 1 box of penne pasta, by the way, and once they're done being boiled, I went ahead and strained them and rinsed out the water. And once that was done, I put them in a casserole dish so that I can start adding all the other components to this dish. I add my chopped mushrooms on top of the noodles, and I'm ready to add the Pringles meat flavored pasta sauce. You can use whatever flavor you like, and I'm going to be adding some Parmesan cheese and mozzarella cheese and mixing it all together. Once everything is mixed, I'm going to add some shredded mozzarella cheese over the top of the dish, and I'm going to stick it in the oven for 450 degrees for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until the cheese is nice and burnt. So while that's in the oven, I'm going to do my DIY garlic butter spread, and what you will need is parsley flakes, garlic powder, garlic salt, leaf oregano, and your choice of butter. I grabbed about half a cup of butter, and then I add all the spices together. Everything is going to be about a tablespoon except for the garlic salt. The garlic salt will be about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon based on your taste. This is the perfect meatless meal. It is so cheap to make, it is so filling, and so tasty. Another meatless meal that I love to make on a regular basis, and it's super cheap to make, is this black bean quinoa enchilada bake. What you will need is some enchilada sauce, red, and some black beans, sweet corn, and some quinoa. Also, you will need some kosher salt, lemon juice, chili powder, cumin, avocados, and a white onion, garlic, cilantro, and some bell peppers and olive oil. Start by bringing your quinoa to a boil using a small to medium-sized pot. Now it's time to chop the onions, the bell peppers, cilantro, and garlic as well. Anytime I use canned beans, I like to run them through some water just to rinse them out. In a large size pan, go ahead and mince some garlic and add 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and add your onions as well. Once the onions look translucent, go ahead and add your bell peppers to the rest of the mixture and just stir until they become soft. And then once the bell peppers are soft enough, you want to add your corn and your black beans to the rest of the mixture. Then you want to add a tablespoon of chili powder, cumin, and some kosher salt, this is to taste, and some lemon juice, and then at this point add your cilantro to the rest of the mixture. Now you can add your quinoa to the rest of the mixture and add your red sauce. It will look like this in color. We're almost done. Add the entire quinoa mixture to a casserole dish and cover the top with some Mexican shredded cheese or any cheese of your choice. Cover your casserole dish with some foil paper and bake at 450 degrees for about 20 minutes. I love making this meatless meal because not only is it also cheap to make, it's also very filling and very tasty, but it also lasts for a couple days for leftovers. Next meatless meal is the spinach mushroom quesadilla, and this is perfect for a weekend dinner idea. Saute your mushrooms and spinach together until they are soft, and I like to buy these flour tortillas, the large burrito, with some shredded mozzarella to add. So once the mushrooms and spinach are nice and soft and sauteed, I will use that mixture, add it to the tortilla, and shred some of that mozzarella cheese over it, and I put it in my panini maker. I like to make this dinner item on the days like if I go on Saturday or Sunday for a grocery run, so that way I don't have to come back and still make a large dinner, and so this is simple to make. Next, I have black bean green chili enchiladas, and what you will need is some chicken bouillon, cumin, some tomato sauce and salt, and some diced chilies, black beans, some mozzarella cheese, and some flour tortillas, cream cheese, garlic, onion, cilantro, some jalapeno peppers, olive oil. When I make this dish, I usually like to make some Mexican rice for a side item, so this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm adding some oil and frying the rice on a pot. Once that is fried enough, I'm going to add some water and add some tomato sauce, some cumin, some salt, and chicken bouillon. I'm going to set it to medium-high heat, and once it starts boiling, I will turn it back down to low and then add a lid to it and just let it cook. This recipe calls for a jalapeno cream sauce, so I'm making that right now. I'm adding about a half a cup of water, a tablespoon of olive oil, a full pack of cream cheese, a full bushel of cilantro, and about half of an onion, and about 2 to 3 jalapeno peppers. I like to remove all the seeds completely because my stomach starts to hurt, but you can use your preference on that. And then I'm just sprinkling a little bit of salt. Back to my rice, it's boiling now, so I'm going to go ahead and add a lid and add it to medium low. Once the liquid evaporates, I add the setting to low and remove the lid and mix it around with a fork. Once my rice is done, I grab a small pot and add my jalapeno cream sauce in there and add about a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. In a bowl, I have my rinsed black beans and added the tomato and green chili mixture together, and that will be my filling inside the enchiladas along with some mozzarella cheese. I like to spray some olive oil on top of the enchiladas so they come out a little harder and crispy, and I just think it adds nice crunch to the enchiladas. And then I have some of the cream sauce poured over top, chop some avocado and tomatoes over top, and have my side of rice. And here are mine and my husband's plate. I know I keep saying this over and over, but this is truly a very flavorful meatless meal, and it is super budget friendly. I hope you enjoyed this video and got some ideas on your next meatless meal. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below. I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye!